Guys, good afternoon. Welcome to Edutainment for Us. Another moment to do another video. So we are here on a social reaction. It's another reaction video. And thank you so much for showing up in the house. We do some dancing a little bit, then we join you. And of course, our music is not playing because now copyright, guys. I'm going to work on this very soon. But I love music. It's one thing that really makes my mind fresh as we just get into another reaction towards Marwa's horses. Of course, they have become part of our community. Why not? The Argentina family, of course, it's part of our family. The Poland also part of our family. All the drunkards in Nyabohanze, part of our family. And that is why we mind their business. Many people ask us, why do you mind their business? Mind your own. I'm like, it's part of my own business, guys. Don't you know that when I react towards this, I'm making my day run smoothly? No emotions attached, by the way. It won't even hurt me. It won't cause any illness in me. If I get to be ill, it's just because of other things, guys. So welcome. Those who think I'm a hater, it's okay. Welcome. Just come around, but don't try to abuse me because, of course, I'll give you what you deserve. But for those who also look at things critically like ourselves, thank you so much for having an inner eye. Yeah? Somebody says, nipe macho nione. And of course, some of us have a critical eye. We can see what others who are wearing goggles cannot see. Even when you stand on a tree, some of you will not see. But for us, even under the cave, we'll see it. So welcome. This is Prissy for you. Edutainment for us. It's here. Of course, I do political reactions and social reactions. Social reactions towards so many different people. So don't always say, why do you talk about these ones only? I talk about a lot of people, including you. If you come and post your videos and I begin watching, of course, I'll react towards you. Don't worry. It's part of life, right? They're just people who are meant to be critical analysts. Even when books are written, they're the first to read and analyze. So if that is me, why not? Hey. So welcome to another reaction towards Marwa. This one is particularly on the Appaloosas. He called it Appaloosas for me. I think he calls it Appaloosas, but when you come, some South African person commented on his channel and says they are not Appaloosas. But who are we to judge? I don't have intention to rear horses and even ride them. I want to ride life, right? Ride life and do some 1 investments, 2 investments, 3 investments here and there. Maybe real estates, that's my thing. And agriculture, especially to do with the very different birds. Pigs, I love that because it's a lucrative business, guys. And real estate where I'm building houses and all that. Anyway, why am I talking about myself so much? I'm here to talk about the horses and how they are being treated. Do you think it's a fair treatment they are being given? Or what more can be done? Maybe let's focus on what more can be done and what has not been done and what is there. I'm not a politician, so I will not be politicking. So let's check right here. Welcome and subscribe to the channel. Give a like, drop a comment as we go by. All right? So let's go ahead.
Hello, Anna. Hello. Anna is so very...
Now compare that Annabelle. I'm so annoyed that this this horse has been given a name of a person. Oh my God, what is this? I have a niece here called Annabelle. I'm like, what is this? Can't you get some other animals away from human beings? Anyway, it is what it is.
Herself. And that can be dangerous. I don't trust her that much. Nah, she's good. She's very intimidating. Very intimidating. I'm telling you guys, she's such a big horse. Oh my God.
Himself is scared about some of his horses. He says he's intimidating, he's scaring and all that. But now he wants the boys to wake up and do the necessary washing the balls 3 times a day. I'm like, hey, what about if you are kicked on the nose until you see you are God in heaven? My goodness. Poverty is a bad thing, guys. It's a bad thing. Actually, when you are poor and you cannot walk out from the chains of poverty, actually you can be made to lick. Hi, I don't want to say it. You can be made to do such unthinkable jobs, you know. It's unfortunate. But anyway, God is watching. Sometimes they say the gods are crazy. But God is not crazy, right? He can offer anybody anything at any time.
Hi. Minding her business and wondering. You see what that horse is doing? She's scratching herself. And that can be dangerous. This is a thoroughbred snake eye. Hello. Hello, snake eye. Hello, mama. She's a sweetheart, I'm telling you. Very chill. Hello. Have the female horse mare. Hola. Hola. So this is day 2, guys, of them being here. Onyx nowadays. Hola, Onyx. Onyx, come and say hello. Onyx, no. Onyx. 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 Huh? Onyx loves that. You see that, what I'm doing? She loves that scratch. Oh my God, look. Oh my God. They need grooming. You know this skin.
What did I just say? That skin what? I think there is a malnutrition problem here. You know, like when kids have kwashiorkor or marasmus or something, I can see possibly there are supplements which are supposed to be given to this horse. Or maybe there is some care to the skin. Maybe there's a skin condition or something. Why would you pluck some hair and it just comes out like that? It would be so worrying for me if I'm a farmer taking care of horses, actually. What do you think, guys? That is my take. Maybe you have a different take. You know, some people, when they come to who we are talking about, they have a problem. And they don't listen to what we are talking about. But guys, sincerely, look at the other horses which Marwa has been talking about. And now look at Onyx. Onyx was born here, has taken 3 months, right? And now look at the results. And when we say Marwa is negligent, some people are like, negligent? Yeah, he is negligent because actually if I were him, I would hire someone from that farm. Is it called who? I'm forgetting the name. I would hire somebody from that farm, pay him for 1 month to actually educate these people in this villa on how to take care of this kind of horse. Then, or horses altogether. And then once I get that information, myself plus my workers, in fact, he should be on the lead because he knows what motivated him to rear horses. The workers don't have an idea why he's rearing horses. Now after that, he can move ahead because I don't see how an animal can look like this, even if it's a cow. Guys, for those of you who rear cows, would you allow your cow or goat or even sheep to look like this? This would be a signal, a negative one, you know. It would be scaring. By the way, why is it that the other horses are so smooth? The skin is so smooth and they are so healthy. They are not bony and their skin is so glossy. Even if actually Onyx has a white and a mixture of white and gray or something like that, I shouldn't expect his hair to be coming out like this. And if we talk, they say we talk. But anyway, it's reaction. Reaction, we see everything. What other people cannot see with a naked eye, we see it. What other people cannot even see with spectacles on their faces, we can see without wearing anything on our faces. Anyway, look at this.
Not skin this far. This one will go. See this?
Really? Like it will go where?
It's actually even coming out.
Okay.
But it gets naturally out.
Really? We are waiting.
I feel like onyx will turn like this at the end.
We hope
It's
so.
gonna look like this. Okay. Onyx, 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 onyx.
So what is that?
Good massage. Good massage.
Okay.
Good massage.
Massage without oil.
Massage. Hi, Onyx. Onyx is one of my favorite horses. Very beautiful Onyx. He's sweating. Sure, even I put my leg.
What?
Because he knows I'm not a threat. The mother has come to check. Onyx, 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 Onyx. You see? Now he's good. He doesn't bite. He's just chill.
Hey, guys, rearing animals and managing them is not easy. For us, we normally go with the animals we are used to. You know, managing cows, for example, we have so many veterinary officers around. Anybody can take care of cows as long as we provide money for the food. By the way, again, even cows are not easy to feed. You need to have food for them. You need to have salt. You need to have calcium to enhance the bones, you know, and so many other supplements. Actually, in the current farming, nothing is cheap. Even the cows. I hope, Marwa, you're also taking care of your cows. It's not just about the horses. You said you're a serious farmer with everything, including pigeons and all that. And of course, I am hoping, beyond all hopes, that you're taking good care of even the pigeons and the hens and cows and everything, because what I know in animal husbandry, you need to actually take care of records. Inventories are one of the most important thing. Inventories help you to record how many animals you have, what stuff is belonging to those animals, what input are you bringing into the farm for those animals, when are they breeding, when are they actually giving rise to the young ones, what are the animals that are supposed to be taken out maybe because they are not productive. Yeah, they help you also to check on the output. For example, you brought in a given dairy animal in this month. How much has it given to you after certain input for a certain period of time? So that is necessary in agriculture. It's not just about horses. You know, people are treating horses as if they are the only ones that need inventories for. The moment you consider yourself a serious farmer, you are supposed to have that, Marwa. It's not about horses. Even when you are rearing cows, you don't just allow people free entry to your home anyhow, because some people are malicious automatically. Even when you have chicken. I've seen a case whereby you have chicken and people can throw bones of deceased animals, like deceased chicken in their home. They know very well you normally treat your chicken, then they throw bones around your home, and when your chicken take and you have not treated them maybe for a while, they just die. So animal husbandry demands a lot. Just like even farm, when you're doing serious crop farming for agribusiness, you don't take it like a children's play. You are supposed to be serious. But now that horses are more expensive, I think they need more caution or precaution. Anyway, BBB. How about you? Did you understand the place where the horses were going, or your partnership? I saw someone dropping a comment on Marwa's channel saying that he needs to be cautious with the people he's investing in. He's supposed to make sure that they don't con him the way the Canadian or who conned him. I'm like, okay, I missed that one. Which one is this? Anyone can drop a comment in relation to that. I don't remember. But anyway, these are genuine ideas. Just a critique that is clean. Nothing attached, because do I know Marwa? I don't, and I don't plan to actually know him in person. You know, I don't plan to. So, guys, let's look into this, because I looked at the earlier part as you heard me, you know, complaining even in the previous videos. The horses need very good care. And again, I want us to look ahead. Just after we have checked on some pigeons, I want us to go into analysis of the kind of troughs Marwa decided. I'm like, this one is too much now. What do I say? Paycheck is just around the corner. How many days? Around 4 days? And then Marwa decides to cut plastics. Whoever does that. Plastics are not even suitable for human beings. Like, sometimes we use them, but they are not suitable. Plastics were considered health hazards by NEMA. So how do you now consider a delicate animal? You've said these are very sensitive animals, they need crucial care. Did you see them? Actually, they were using for water, but not for feeding. For feeding, they told you build a trough with concrete, which is the easiest. I think is the cheapest for people like you. You have cement in your home, you have sand. But before you do that, you can actually create a wooden trough for food. Wooden trough are better. Or you buy the galvanized, we call them galvanized iron. Yeah, feeding trough. They would be better than the plastics. How do you go about the compound cutting tanks? I can't imagine. Cutting tanks and checking whether they are suitable for feeding. My goodness, I was like, anyway, why am I bothered so much? Anyway, I have to bother because you yourself, you said you want to take good care of the palosas so that nothing happens to them. You actually want the workers to take responsibility so that nothing happens. But are you yourself taking responsibility? Some will be asking us, what have you done? We have done a lot of things, by the way. As you continue knowing us and watching us, you'll know what we've done. We don't have to do equally like what Marwa have done. But what we can bite, we normally bite and swallow. But we don't bite too much that we can't swallow. All right? Yeah, even in our small dreams, we do what we can. Anyway, now let's check on the troughs, guys. I want us to check on the troughs. Right there. The plates, guys. Those are the plates.
Can you imagine all this food has been prepared?
Has it been given portions as you advised? Did they measure portions and write it somewhere? And you're washing your hands in the water? Plate one.
Prepared here.
Look guys. Mara is buying the tanks, and these tanks are actually a bit expensive. So I'm imagining if he just bought a metal and he brought someone to work on them, it would be a bit cheaper, right?
Salt from there.
Hey, my goodness. Are lined up now and food is going to be served. How about this? My goodness, my goodness. Biko, come and see this. And I'm like, if it is hot food, actually it becomes a problem because plastics have ability to actually transmit whatever you are serving to the food. And then the edges have not been cut properly. We are told horses are delicate. Anyway, it is what it is, guys. Actually woke up, not so early though, not at 3, to prepare food for the horses. And Marwa had to come out and remind them, all right, it's not as early as possible. The food should be prepared by 6. All right? I was like, it's okay. But are you taking portions? Because where is the board? You are told in the other farm that there should be a board where you draw, a store where you actually... Because people like Marwa, I believe you can build a store in a day. That one, you cannot argue on that because this guy has money. He has it. And this is a serious investment he has chosen to do. He will be actually going to sell his horses or the young ones in Dubai, right? So that means it's a very prominent business that is going to run. So now he comes around and he finds the workers are actually preparing food, and he begins again. Nyapara ni nyapara tu. Hata ukifanya nini. Uko hapo unangangana, you are trying, you can never please them. Nyapara, uwezi. Ni kama ile Chinese alikuwa anapiga tu mfanyakazi. Ni ile Marwa cannot get to that level, but now, yeye ni nyapara tu. You do your way, he thinks you should do his way. You start doing his way, he asks this. I saw when they were cutting these troughs and he was like, Meosha was like, these people have eyes and they know what they are doing. Give them some time, because some of them, I think they are so scared until they shake. They shake. Now I saw the other video as Romina was actually telling the sister, I think there was a question someone answered about YouTube, why she left YouTube, and she said she would not go about saying, hello, what's up, it's not her life. Of course, everyone has the cup of tea they can take, or rather the pill they can take. So she could not actually make it to be going about saying, hello, hi guys, how about this? It is what it is. But her sister is making a lot of moolah out of that. If I were you, I would use that opportunity to do what I've got to do. And she has a face, right? She's quite beautiful. So she could really do it very well than even Rosho. But maybe she knew she's not also close to Marwa, because Marwa is actually whoever made Rosho be who she is. Whether we like it or not, there's no discussion there, actually. And that's why recently she was saying that is the kind of money he was looking for. Of course, if you are we call it ambitious people, you look for people who will make you go up there, okay? So, when I heard in that video, she was saying she was shocked to find that young girls or young people work in Kenya. And of course, from that statement, it's automatically in Marwa's home. Maybe people like understand they're working on glasses, on windows and all that cleaning. I was like, hey, cool down, Romina. Here in the villa, you'll see a lot of people working, even for free, or for shout-outs or whatever, or for fame, whatever you call it, I don't know. Yeah, so in the surprises, then I'm like, were you not surprised how they feed horses right here? Or how, anyway, you don't have horses in Argentina, right? Yeah, so you don't have horses in Argentina to compare, maybe. Yeah, but they are just happy. I think the family was saying they are just happy to come and travel in Kenya and go by, especially Mr. Lewis. He said that he is comfortable in his own hometown because that's where he was born, and there are some things there that they cannot be in Kenya. Of course, they might feel like times are tough there, but again, it is home. Home is home. There's nothing sweet like home, okay? Unless there is a serious war like what is happening in Gaza. For you who are informed, those people actually, some of them were transported to South Africa, and they took a while in the plane, 12 hours, right? Anyway, that's a story for another video. We'll be discussing it later. So let's get back to the food preparation and listen to what Marwa is telling these guys.
Stop. Rescue, stop. Sorry. No. I don't. Some kicks they should be washed. I need to wash them.
So the horses have ticks. One of the things, especially when you compare to exotic cows and indigenous cows, you are supposed to make sure that you disinfect every week. You can decide whether it's a Sunday or a Saturday, and you keep disinfecting, because you cannot keep animals with ticks. Ticks are one of the things that actually transfer diseases to animals whenever they are there. And unfortunately, there is grass here. So when it drops on the ground, they produce and they climb on another, and all that happens. It becomes so hard to destroy them. So I saw a comment again, somebody telling Marwa, make sure that those ticks are not going to get to the new horses. I was like, hey, no wonder. I saw earlier on, one of the horses was actually having the skin coming out. Anyway, he said that they should be preparing food at 6, right?
course as the other one waits. They should be preparing all the food at the same time and bring it at the same time. But I'm working on that. Guys, I came here at Jamaican Uncle's land to see how grass is doing. So this local grass even has more strength than the grass we planted. Actually, if I got a way of getting this grass seeds, you see this one, it's very, very good. Probably I may end up cutting these seeds and throwing them somewhere. You can see this grass. So it's a mix of grass and greens.
Grass and greens?
At least I'll let the horses come and stay here for even a week with somebody watching over them. Horses and cows for a week, because the project we had here didn't work very well. So
yeah, so this is Jamaican Uncle's farm, okay?
I have some space to graze for now. As I'm working, I'm really working on many things, especially when the maize harvests. You see this maize here, it's going to harvest in January. So technically 2.5 months to go. I need to sort out myself. I need to have enough hay. But after that, all my land that has maize will be planted hay, and also more paddocking will be done. This for now will play as one of our paddock. Okay. The grass has grown. Other places like here, grass has really grown. But it's not hay. This is not hay. It's just local grass. I think I'll ask my boys to come and cut this and we plant it in. It's very good grass. On this other side, this is not grass. My dad planted what we call finger millet.
Alright, I don't want to listen so much, but anyway. When I look at this, I was like, Marwa, actually, how do you cut grass there, go plant elsewhere? It's your farm. Just let it be. It will survive around there. But the greens, whatever you're calling greens, I think they are weeds. And of course, I did agriculture. Some weeds are very dangerous. You need to actually sort them out. You remove all the weeds so that they are not going to affect your horses. You said horses are sensitive. Anything sensitive would not eat anything. Okay? Yeah, you need to sort out and identify if we have dangerous seeds, weeds right there, you have to remove, or else you'll be saying, I don't know what happened and whatever. But then it will be out of negligence, guys. So anyway, so Marwa went around to show the grass and how it is and all that, but then it is what it is, guys. So, and bye-bye. We finished our analysis. I don't know what you took from this, because as an analyst, actually, I would wish that you gain something, even if Marwa will not. But as an animal farmer, someone practicing animal husbandry, what have you learned from this? If you learned something, let me know. Drop a comment, like the video, and continue subscribing to the channel. Adios, and gracias too.